story or the history of humanity, also known as the history of the world. It the carefully researched description of humanity past is informed by archaeology, anthropology, genetics, linguistics, and other disciplines, and for period science, the invention of writing by recorded history and by secondary source and studies. Humanity written history was preceded by its prehistory, beginning with the Paleolithic era, Old Stone Age, followed by the Neolithic era, New Stone Age. The Neolithic saw the agricultural revolution begin between 10,000 and 5,000 BCE in the Near East. Fertile crescent. During this period, humans began the systematic husbandry of plants and animals. As agriculture advanced, most humans transitioned from a nomadic to a settled lifestyle as farmers in permanent settlements. The relative scarcity and increased productivity provided by farming allowed communities to expand into increasingly larger units fostered by advances in transportation, whether in prehistoric or historic times. People always needed to be near reliable source of potable water. Settlements developed as early 4000 BC in Iran, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in Mesopotamia, in the Indus River Valley, on the banks of Egypt's Nile River, and along China's rivers. As farming developed, grain agriculture became more sophisticated and promoted a division of labor to store food between growing seasons. Labor divisions led the rise of a leisured upper class and the development of cities, which provided foundation for civilization. Of the growing complexity of human societies necessitates system of accounting and writing, which civilization flourishing. Ancient history, antiquity, including the Glacial Age up to about 500 CE, saw the rise and fall of empires. First, classical history, the Middle Ages, 500 to 1500 CE. 16. The rise Christianity, the Islamic Golden Age, 750 CE to 1258 CE. The Tormerid and Italian Renaissance from around 1300 CE. The mid-5th century introduction of movable type printing in Europe revolutionized communication and facilitated ever wider dissemination of information, hastening the end of the Middle Age and ushering in the scientific revolution. The early modern period, sometimes referred to as the European Age and Age of Islamic gunpowders, from about 1500 to 1800, include the Age of Enlightenment and the Age exploration. By the 8th century, the accumulation of knowledge and technology had reached a critical mass that broke about the Industrial Revolution. 21. And began late modern period, which started around 180 and has continued through the present. This is historical periodization, diving history into antiquity, post-classical, early modern, and late modern periods, was developed for and applies best to the history of Old World, particularly Europe and Mediterranean. Outside this region, including ancient China and ancient India, historical timelines unfolded differently. However, by the 18th century, due to extensive world trade and colonization, the histories of most civilization had become substantially intertwined, a process known as globalization. In the last quarter millennium, the rate of growth of the population, knowledge, technology, communication, commerce, weapons, destructive winds, and environmental degradation have greatly accelerated, creating opportunities and perils that now confront the planet. Human communities